Yeah, so, and I think, Zach, your slide here does show over time how our page views have really gone up. As we're adding more data, making the data more usable, we're starting to see a lot more use of the site. Right now, we've got over 300 data sets, and that number will continue to grow. We've got a lot of user-created views and a growing ecosystem of applications that are developing on top of this data.
Very cool. And if we are to recap the impact that this has had, maybe we can just enumerate it in these five bullets, Danielle.
Sure. So I think I mentioned before, one of the ways we identify what to add to the portal is looking at what people are asking for. So as we publish more of this information to the portal, we start to see a reduction in those FOIA requests across the department, and that's a goal. Those are resources that can be utilized in other ways. Accountability, with the performance metrics, we've used the platform and the data to increase accountability across city departments and agencies. I think we talked about the tool, instead of investing in several different tools, we're leveraging the existing tool for several uses. So it's a cost-effective solution for us. And of course, by making this data available, by starting to harness the power of some of the data, we're looking to make smarter decisions. But I think one of the great things that we've really started to see is just an increasement in civic engagement. We have a great growing civic developer community. There's a site called Open Chicago that matches up developers by their ward, which in Chicago is the political boundaries that our city council is represented by. There's also Open City, which we covered earlier, which developed the Chicago lobbyist data sets, lobbyist site, and some other really useful tools for residents. On the resident side of things, we're using the portal to answer questions on chicagobudget.org. We received lots of questions at our town hall events during the budget cycle, and answers were posted as an open data set on that site, on our data portal, and then embedded in chicagobudget.org. We're also teaching residents in various communities how to leverage and use these resources in that we have a Broadband Technology Opportunities Program grant that has funded a course called Civic 2.0, where teachers go over these tools with residents and get them to understand the power of the data and the information and how they can use it to really advocate for their communities, which is incredibly important.